Morning!
Welcome to Let's Go Live. It's episode 44. We are in theme park week. I'm Maddie.
Yeah. I'm Greg, and all together now,
we are live! We are. You can join us here in our spare room studio weekdays at 11 a.m.
for a show packed with fun, facts, loads of makes for you to try, quizzes, and a good old dollar for science.
Yeah, this week we have been designing our own theme park. We call it Discovery World. It's got 4 lands, and each land has its own unique story with characters and, of course, rides.
Yeah, awesome rides. And we are not alone in our Imagineering, are we?
No, Imagineering. So that is a combination of 2 words, imagination and engineering smooshed into one. Thank you.
Smooshed into one.
Walt Disney World Company. It's a good word.
You have also been playing theme park designers, of course. Let's see if we have any budding Imagineers in the live chat.
Okay, who's with us this morning?
We've got Elodie in Knaresborough.
Hello. Sunny and Charlie in Rain.
Serena and Rosa in Luton.
Isaac in Bournemouth.
Rufus and Jocelyn in Balsall Column.
We've got Jessica and Reese in Nottingham. Hi.
Elsa in Caverham.
Isla in
Caversham.
Reading. Isla in East Sussex.
Emma and Carl in Hampshire.
What else have we got? Katie and Harry in Runcorn.
Grace and Matthew in Wing.
Natalie and her cat.
In Darlington. Sadie in Harpenden. Isabel and Alexander in Kirk. Ella, Amna in Birmingham. So many more. Hello, 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 hello.
Big hello from Daintree coming in as well. Thank you so much. It is wonderful to have you all with us. And of course, if you are catching up later, thank you for joining us whenever you are. Maybe you had a good day at school. What have you been up to? Right, onwards.
Each day we are introducing you to one of our theme park lands.
Yes.
And we've been suggesting some theme park themed makes for you to try after the show. And whoa. Loads of you. They are amazing what you have been making.
There's something about this week that has really, I think, captured everybody's imagination.
Oh, it's wonderful.
We've seen so many photos and videos. We have had film trailers. We've had puppets that look like bats that are going to sleep.
Stop frame animations.
Yeah, there was a loop-the-loop roller coaster with your face on it.
Thanks for that.
Really great. However, more than anything else, what did we get yesterday?
Oh, so many, like hundreds and hundreds of zipline videos, and we watched so many of them last night. It was amazing.
So today we thought that we would dedicate all of sort of like the photos and videos we share with you to zip lines. So why don't we take a look at some of the videos? Let's kick things off with Eve and Amelie. They used garden twine to make their zip wire and buckets for the bears.
Hi, Maddie and Greg. Hi, Maddie and Greg. I'm Eve. And I'm Amelia. This is our teddy zip wire.
That is a crash landing there. Here we've got Emily. She created a zip wire in her garden for Smokey the bear.
My name's Emily and this is Smokey the bear. Would you like to see it to go?
Yay! We love that celebration. Now we've got Ben. He made a zip wire for Donkey, used pasta and pipe cleaners for the harness. We take a look at this one?
Yeah.
So happy. So happy. Great. Elodie and Esme. Now they sent their precious teddy on a risky ride over a river.
Oh, yeah.
Hi! 3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa,
that was a long way.
Indeed.
That was a long
indeed.
way.
Brave Teddy. Sifat and Rish, they've also been making zip wires, volunteered their Teddy Fergus.
Maddie and Greg, this is my stuffy. His name is Fergus. We made a zip line for him.
We made this Lego Technic harness. 3, 2, 1, let go.
Woo!
That's not all. Oh, okay. Brilliant. We do have one more for you. This video was sent in by Toby and Co. They've created a huge zip wire out of the window to their garden, but it's been filmed like a pro.
Here we go.
Hi, Maddie and Greg. This is my space shuttle zip wire. It's the biggest in the world.
You drop down.
Is it ready?
Is it on? Okay, go. Woohoo! Whoa, look at that shot. That is so awesome.
What?
Whoa, down the slide.
Wow. Great job, Toby and friends. That was very impressive. I tell you what, Teddies all over the world are going on some serious adventures this week.
Thank you so much. Obviously, we can't show all the videos. We'll show another bunch of videos at the end of the show.
All right then. So Discovery World, our theme park, it has 4 lands, but so far we've only told you about 3. Let's quickly recap them.
Yeah, you've got the island of Pacifica down there, bottom left, with a haunted pirate island and rides.
Above that, you have Europa Base, a research centre on one of Jupiter's moons, and
You've got the Enchanted Woods, where guests can zip line through the trees and go on a magical ride inside the Tree of Wonder. And look, there is one space left.
it is time that we introduce you to our final land, and it is called Dino Reserve. Oh, cue the dramatic music.
Right, let's find out about the story, let's find about the setting and the science behind Dino Reserve. Here is our inspiration board.
And here is the story. Paleontologists, veterinarians and volcanologists have all come to work in the top secret Dino Reserve, a research, rehab and rescue centre for mistreated dinosaurs. Here the dinos are looked after, kept safe from each other, and they get to roam wild. Some of the dinos have come from less well-intentioned parks, whilst others are being protected from the local active volcano, the dinosaurs' natural home. It may seem like a bad idea to have a reserve so close to the eruptions, but the foot of the volcano is covered in dense rainforest. With few people around, it makes the perfect spot for the secret rescue dinosaurs. Visiting Dino Reserve does have its risk, because Mount Ignis could blow at any time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Love that. Epic. So you've got dinosaurs, you've got scientists, you've got safaris, and you've got volcanoes all rolled into one place.
Absolutely.
Amazing. What about the food?
I was going to say.
I hear you ask. And if you did, thank you very much. Each of our lands has themed snacks and drinks. At the Dino Reserve, this is what you could eat.
Nice.
Dino dirt cups. Layers of edible earth in cups with sweetie dinos on top. You may have seen this in episode 15 of Let's Go Live. Berry lava lamp. Fizzy juice with berries that float up and down in the drink.
I like how you've taken to doing the food chat in that voice.
I got inspired by Ed. And some of your videos as well.
Ed is our editor. We'll see. You can see one of his videos a bit later on. So there you have it. That is our 4th land. But what is yours going to be? What is your 4th land? Yeah. What is the story? Who are the characters? What does it smell like?
Ooh,
think about all those details.
Nice. And if you want, you can download your own version of this blank map, and then you can draw your own lands. It's available on our Patreon page, but you don't need to be a patron. It's available for everyone. Anyone can download it. So follow the link in the video description.
Okay, I think we should introduce you to our first ride of the day. It is another type of roller coaster, but no loop-the-loops this time, though.
All right.
Greg, would you do the honours?
I would love to do the honours.
Let's have some music. Go on.
Right. Music.
Yeah.
Inspiration board. This is the Escape the Volcano ride. Now, because of the location of Dino Reserve, paleontologists and volcanologists have to work together to keep an eye on the volcano and be ready to protect the dinos. In this ride, guests play the part of volcanologists on an expedition to study the volcano. They jump into a train that carries them all the way to the top of the volcano, but just when they get there, Mount Ignis starts to rumble. The Dino Reserve call the train on a walkie-talkie, and guests learn that not only will they have to escape the eruption, but they need to rescue a baby triceratops that's stuck in a cave. The only way to rescue both the dinosaur and make it back to the reserve is via a series of drops and sharp turns through caves and lava tubes that run very close to the central magma chamber.
Wow! my word, that was very, very dramatic. Okay, but
You're
also
welcome.
that's not that kind of roller coaster is right up my street because it's fast, it's got twists and turns, there's a good story, but there's no loop the loops, so I won't feel dizzy.
We don't feel queasy.
Yeah.
Right, this actually reminds me of a ride that we went on in Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Right, it's called Expedition Everest. It's one of our favourite rides that we've ever been on. It's another type of runaway train.
We're about to show you a video, but keep a very close eye on what's happening because afterwards we're going to talk through the science of how it works.
Okay, I'm ready. Here we go.
Awesome.
What's up, Lord? Secure all of you.
We're off.
Oh, wow. When you go on it and you get to that bit where it's all broken, you're like, where's it going to go? You suddenly fall backwards, then you see a Yeti.
Oh, that was funny.
And you go forward.
What a ride. What a ride.
What a ride.
I love it. Laura in the live chat is like, it goes backwards.
Yeah, you go up.
does.
You go up and it looks like a dead end. Oh, it's so good.
I have to say as well, whenever we go on roller coasters, Greg is always the loudest person on it. You always scream louder than anybody else.
Do you remember when I was on the front of Space Mountain?
Yes, I do.
And I just giggled the
I was
whole of the way.
deafened. Anyway, so this ride is actually a really great way for us to recap all of the science of roller coasters.
And then I'm going to introduce you to our Escape the Volcano Doorcoaster.
It's creeping in just
It's coming
here.
soon. It's coming soon. A lot
right
of hard
then.
work. We're very, very happy with it.
Okay.
Right, let's first think about the ride vehicle. Let's recap that science. So when we think of vehicles, we think that vehicles have motors in them, right? Like a car or a bus.
Yes.
But a ride vehicle, like the one on our Escape the Volcano and like the one on Expedition Everest at Disney, doesn't have a motor.
No.
Instead, it travels on tracks as well rather than a road. But it doesn't have a motor to provide that force to start it off, to get it going. So where does that starting force come from?
Where do you think?
Here. It uses chains.
Right, so sometimes a train or a car is launched up, but most of the time that force comes from a strong chain attached to the tracks, and the ride will start when the train pulls the roller coaster train up the top of a big hill. And I love this bit because it sounds something like this.
Gets you excited, doesn't it?
It does. It kind of makes me a bit nervous.
Because you know what's happening. You know that you're going up, 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 up.
And then what happens?
Well, you get to the top, the train goes over the hill, you disconnect from the chain and you keep on moving because a different force takes over. What is the name of that force? Gravity, yeah.
There you
go. Gravity, yeah. So we started talking about gravity in Tuesday's episode when we were talking about loop the loops.
Yes.
Gravity pulls everything down to the centre of our planet, including our train. It accelerates you speed up, and it can pick up enough speed and momentum to actually go back uphill, just like we saw.
So roller coaster designers and engineers, they know how fast a train is going to travel. And from that, they can work out how big the next hill can be so that the train can get up and over it. But if it doesn't have enough speed to get over that next hill, they might change the design. Just like we did yesterday with our Teddy zip lines, the designers might change the slope. They might make it steeper. Maybe they'll make the slope longer so the train can build up more speed, more momentum. Or they might just add another chain and they might pull the train up the tracks before it's time to get to the top and go down the next hill again.
Gravity takes over again. Now,
Yeah.
the tracks are slippery enough that the train can slide along them for a while, right? But there's still friction, but gravity wins until the track flattens out and then the friction builds up.
Yeah, and what's friction?
Friction is the force that acts to slow something down when
Yes.
two things rub against each other.
Right.
And eventually the train slows down and comes to a stop at the Dino Reserve Station for hours.
Okay, so thank you to friction and the flattening of that slope. That is what slows the roller coaster down. Great, okay then. Thing is, sadly, we don't have a life-size roller coaster in the house or in the garden, but we have been really inspired by you
yes.
to make our own. Lots of you have been sending in photos of you making roller coasters out of toilet roll tubes and recycling. So we've done the same. Right.
We have made
Here you go.
a Doorcoaster. All right, let's pan across to the Doorcoaster.
There you go. Can you see it?
There it is. Right, okay, so hang on. How do we do this then? Let's switch to the other camera.
Yeah, let's move things over.
You go on over. Oh, there it is.
Hello.
All right, I've moved the mic over. We're just going to talk as loudly as possible so you can hear us, all right?
Yeah, we
And
can
here I am on the phone camera. All right.
talk us through the Doorcoaster.
This is the Doorcoaster. This is our model of Escape the Volcano, right? Do you remember the story from earlier? How the levels? Not that bad. Right. So rather than going up on a chain, right, you actually get launched up a tube.
Lovely.
And then you land at the top of the volcano.
Okay, what's in there?
Have a look. At the top of the volcano, there's basically just a cut like a plate, and the plate I've kind of folded in on itself with a hole in the bottom. So you drop down the top of the volcano. All of this is inside the volcano.
Nice.
Right? So you go in, you go through the magma chamber.
Yeah.
And then you're in all these lava runs.
Yes.
All right? Come and get a close-up of the lava runs.
All right.
Down the lava runs, uphill a little bit, down the steps of doom.
Yes.
Right? Into the funnel of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then down through the cup of calamity.
Right.
Right? And then down these steps. Boom, boom, boom. And here is the Triceratops we need to save from the cave.
There it is.
And then down back to the reserve station at the bottom.
Nice. Optional endings there. Optional endings.
All right. Shall we see it?
Yes, please.
I
Go
hope
on.
the sound's okay. It looks like we're doing all right. Okay, all right. So, I
Hang
should
on, I'm just
say
going to get the colour right. There we go. Focus is good.
I should say the launcher works using air pressure rather than a chain.
Go on then.
Okay, ready?
This is hilarious. Come on, Greg. I believe in you.
Count me down.
3, 2, 1, launch.
We're in.
Oh my goodness.
Down the magma tube.
Yes.
Down the lava run. The steps. Oh, the funnel. It got too much speed.
Okay,
Don't
go on.
panic.
You can do it again. Go. Oh, too much power. Not enough power.
Oh, no.
You're going to run out of guests. Oh, it's done. It's done.
Come on, it worked in the rehearsal.
Come on. Come on. Give it a nudge. There we go. There we go.
Come
Go.
on, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to go one more or are you happy?
I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that.
You happy? There we are.
I'm so happy. All right, let's bring the microphone back to here. Let's all calm down a bit. How are we all? If you enjoyed that, give us a thumbs up. If you're watching the live chat and you enjoyed that, click the thumbs up button.
There we go.
And also, if you're watching it back, give us a thumbs up. That we really, really enjoyed making that.
Yeah, we made it quite late, but I tell you
It was worth it.
what's incredible, we have only used bits of recycling, some masking tape and a couple of ping pong balls.
Yep.
That's it.
That's
very, very simple. Okay,
Oh,
right,
if you
well
do
done.
make one and you want to send us picture or video, here is the email address to send it to helloletsgolive@gmail.com. We get everything that we use in the show from stuff that's been sent to the email. Thank you.
Okay, I think after that we do need a bit of a breather
Yes.
and just some time to relax as we learn more about the story and the science behind Dino Reserve. That means you can hear it. There it is. It's time for a quiz. Get your dancing shoes on.
I'm a dinosaur. Oh, I'm too big. I'm out of frame.
Oh, he's a Diplodocus. He's a sauropod. I'm a T-Rex. Remember the T-Rex dance?
Oh, yeah. We just ended up doing it in sync without knowing.
Do the T-Rex dance.
Okay, nice.
All right then. Okay, let's learn some more about the story and the characters.
Okay,
with
so there are
question...
5 questions in this quiz. 5 questions. You want to go for the first one?
Yeah, question number 1. Let's go for it. Here we are. So, the Dino Reserve is located at the foot of an imaginary volcano that we call Mount Ignis. However, the most active volcano on planet Earth right now is this one here. It's Mount Kilauea in Hawaii. But how long did its last eruption last for? How long did the last eruption go on for? Do you think it was A, 3 hours, B, 3 months, or C, more than 3 years?
What do you lot think? If you're watching live, put it in the live chat. If you're watching back, yell it at the screen.
How long do you think the eruption lasted for?
The answer is...
It was C, more than 3 years, because actually the eruption lasted for 35 years. I couldn't believe this. So magma was actually released and created lava flows for 35 years. So not all volcanic eruptions are explosive and quick. Some of them just are ongoing. And we think it stopped 2 years ago, possibly. I'm not sure if it's completely stopped yet.
Question number 2. Question number 2. On our ride, Escape the Volcano, guests have to rescue a baby triceratops, right, from lava flow. Now, here is a picture of some baby triceratops.
Cute.
But what is a baby dinosaur called? What do we call a baby dinosaur? The answer is... Well, here's the thing. Dinosaurs are hatched from eggs. So new baby dinosaurs are called hatchlings. Right? Just like with our reptile cousins, turtles and crocodiles. Bonus fact, when they grow up from being a hatchling, you then call them a juvenile.
Hatchlings. Cute. Also, those were adorable baby triceratops there. Question number 3. The Dino Reserve has paleontologists and veterinarians working together closely to look after the dinosaurs. We know that dinos are extinct, but paleontologists can still work out what might have happened to an ancient animal or what might have harmed them by looking at their fossils. So take a look at this fossil just here. This is the fossil of a fragment of whale rib. But what are those marks on it? You can see there are 3 marks. What do you think they are?
What are they? What are they? What are they?
They are tooth marks. Yeah, paleontologists look at this fossil and they can tell that actually it seems like the whale was bitten by some sort of strong-jawed animal, probably a mega-toothed shark, a type of megalodon. Yeah.
Amazing. Right, question number 4. If there really were dinosaurs being protected at the Dino Reserve, they need a very, very big area to roam. Now, the largest protected conservation area in Africa is known as the Kaza, and it's home to more than 3,000 species of plants and the world's largest animals and the world's largest population of African elephants. But how big is it? Is it bigger or smaller than the whole of Wales?
What do you think? The Kaza, bigger or smaller? Write it in the comments if you're with us live.
It's bigger. Much bigger, right? The Kaza is larger than Germany and Austria combined, right? It's nearly twice as large as the United Kingdom, and it crosses 4 countries.
Yeah, made up of lots of parks. It is huge, an enormous area, but very necessary and needed, though, we should say. Right, our last question. So the next ride we're going to tell you about is a type of safari. Safari is a Swahili word, but what do you think the word safari means?
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
What does it mean?
In Swahili.
What does it mean in Swahili? The answer is...
Curious to know what you say in the comments, actually. The answer, the Swahili word safari, means journey.
That's lovely, yeah.
It originally comes from the Arabic adjective safar, which means journey, travelling or voyaging.
I love that that's the word we use then.
Yeah.
Go on a journey.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Right, let's have a look what everybody was saying in the live chat. Loads of people saying, much bigger than Wales. We had lots of people yelling hatchling as well. I saw there were so many of you watching.
Yeah.
Like 3,500 people watching. So
great job.
It was just like, woof, it was running past real quick. But yeah, loads of people saying hatchling as well. So and lots of people saying shark as well. Congratulations.
Nice. Okay.
All right, that's the backstory. That's the science done. And that's got us excited for the next ride. Now, this would be this would be a dream experience, wouldn't it?
It really, really
okay,
would.
Mads, I'm going to get ready. Okay,
You're going to give me some music.
Tell us about the Dino Reserve Safari Tours.
Gladly. On arrival at the Dino Reserve, guests can book a guided safari jeep tour, a journey around the protected park, which is housed inside gigantic greenhouses. It's a chance to get close to the dinosaur residents with the advice and knowledge of an expert guide. Guests will travel around in a jeep, whilst an actor pretending to be a paleontologist will tell them about the plants and dinosaurs. Sadly, we know dinosaurs are extinct, so the giant reptiles the guests meet will actually be enormous animatronics, made with advanced technology and will be designed to look as real as possible. Wow.
Awesome.
How good would that be, a safari through animatronic dinosaurs?
But it would also be absolutely huge.
It would have to be huge.
And what you don't want to do is set something like that up and get it wrong.
No, that would be bad news, and this is why theme park designers always build models. They'll build models in a workshop first, so a smaller version of the ride before they go out into the real world and make it true to size.
It's called a scale model.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what we did with our
Yes.
Escape the Volcano
I went
ride
to, you've seen it
over there.
already. Yeah.
And also, I guess that's what we did when we made these as well.
Yeah. We've been making lots of models this week.
And we learned a lot when we did that, actually. We tweaked stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, we've got some pictures of scale models to show you. This first one here is a scale model of a ride at Disneyland. This is called the Matterhorn. But if we sort of zoom out a little bit, this is a scale model of the entire theme park. And everything you're seeing here has been made in miniature. Very sweet, actually. I quite like miniature things, so I think that's really cool.
I love a scale model.
You do.
You might remember that we talked about scale models of the solar system back in Space Week. Episode 11, we made our solar system scale model.
Pocket solar system.
So the distances are to scale there. We also talked about making the planets to scale as well. Anyway, right.
Yeah.
A ride model could be what we call a 1 to 50 scale model.
What does that mean?
So that would mean that every 1 centimetre on the model represents 50 centimetres in the actual park. Or it might be 1 to 500 or 1 to 1,000, right?
All right.
If it was 1 to 50 and something was 50 metres tall, then your scale model would be 1 metre tall.
Nice. So, I mean, there's lots of benefits to this. Firstly, lots of different types of theme park designers and engineers work together to build a ride. So these models help them to come together and imagine what things are going to look like when they're finally built. If you think about it, you've got engineers who are designing the tracks and the vehicles. You've got artists who are going to be painting and sculpting the ride. You've got robotics engineers, people who are dealing with animatronics. So many cool jobs. Which one would you like, by the way?
Cool
Let us know in the live chat.
And I love that it's a team with all those different jobs together.
Yeah, so this model helps them to come together and see what they're all doing.
So we decided that we would have a go at making our own scale model, our own mini version of the Safari Jeep Tour.
Yes.
And we did it using...
Oh, got them just here.
Using...
Toys!
These toys.
So we have a toy Jeep here and we have lots of these toy dinosaurs, but we can use these as our models, and we filmed them. We sort of filmed a ride through, if you like.
Spent a lot of time lying on the floor,
yeah,
using the camera really low on the ground, looking up at the dinos,
yeah, which is cool because then you can sort of pretend that you're a guest and look up at the models and sort of imagine what the guest would see if the model was built to size. Good thing as well, when you're making models, you can make changes. You can adapt them really easily without having to worry about it.
All right, so take a look for yourself. This is our model and advert for our Dinosaur Reserve Safari Tour.
Enjoy.
Hop on board our safari jeeps and enjoy a guided tour of the park with an expert paleontologist. Explore the natural world like never before. Welcome to Dino Reserve. Start your journey with a trip back in time to the late Jurassic and experience the sights of the towering sauropods. This Brachiosaurus is a herbivore and uses that long neck to munch on leaves. Delicious. No dino safari is complete without feeding time, and the plated Stegosaurus is always hungry. Our expert dino handlers will make sure you get the chance to give them their daily greens. Careful, watch those fingers. As you roll around the plains, hold on to your hats because you might spot a hadrosaur. Look, there's one now. It's a Parasaurolophus. Listen up, because you can hear them calling out for miles around. And there, a Triceratops. With its 3 horns, a parrot-like beak, and a large frill, the Triceratops is always a delight to see. Bring your camera and capture the precious Cretaceous memories. The paleontologists and veterinarians work hard to protect these vulnerable animals, but some residents are tricky patients. And the T-Rex is one of them. She's always out to give our guests quite the jump. Uh-oh, let's get out of here. Ask the experts and adventure in style. The Dino Reserve Safari Tour, only at Discovery World.
Yay! Oh, I tell you what, so proud of that. Thank you so much to Ed, our editor. He edited our footage and also lent his voice for the video as well. So thank you, Ed. We're over here because we thought we would pose for a selfie. Right, I think I'm by myself on the microphone here. You ready?
What should I hold? I'll just point.
Yeah,
I'll
just point. At the masterpiece.
At the masterpiece.
All right then, here we go.
Ready?
3. Oh, this is, by the way, if you're new here, we always do an awkward selfie every video. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
It's the awkward selfie.
It's so awkward, I can barely
Get
manage it.
yourself. All right, cool.
Great.
I wondered how long I could sit you there for.
Sorry, team. Back you come. Back you come.
Sadly, that almost brings us to the end of this episode. We hope you've enjoyed our final land.
Yeah.
Let's add Dino Reserve to our map. Here it is.
Wow, look at that.
Oh.
You've got Escape the Volcano and you've got the Safari Tour in those greenhouses as well.
That is amazing.
Thing is, our map.
Can we just say thanks to Rob?
Yes, let's do. Let's.
Rob, great design work. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah,
All right,
Rob is a
nice.
designer and he's like he specialises in themed entertainment. So this week has just been a dream for him.
Oh,
anyway,
nice. Thanks,
we filled in the map. So what are we doing tomorrow?
What do we do tomorrow? Well, tomorrow we're going to be finding out what's in the centre. Let me show you the picture again. What is in the centre of Discovery World? And we'll be thinking about how our smells, sounds, and tastes,
all of those things play a part when you're at a theme park. So we'll be thinking about those.
And food.
Of course.
We're
It's
going
part of
to be
taste.
thinking about some food.
We'll be making some snacks. Before we go, let's see a few more of your zipline videos that we have been loving.
Yes.
Here we have Matty. Matty didn't have a tree in his garden, so he used his dad as a high tower instead.
Hi, Maddie and Greg. We're on the Zip Slide Challenge.
Archie transformed his stairs into a jungle zip wire for his teddy.
Hi, Maddie and Greg. My name is Artie. Do you want to look at my teddy? It's a little bit fast.
Next up we have Felix. Now Felix uses zip wire. He made one using a skipping rope.
This is my zip line.
Did you see the ice lolly?
Yeah, priority. Someone's got
Ice lolly held
priorities
behind
there.
the back, and then once it was down safely, back to the ice lolly. Nice.
Here we have Arian and Roshan.
Got it?
Hello, Maddie and Greg. Today we'll be sending a space shuttle back from the ISS to Earth. Landing! Hello, my mom. I'm gonna send this helicopter down this zip wire. We're using our pulley to then stick out upstairs.
Okay, go on then. Wow, Stig is great.
Bye bye, Maddie Mold.
Oh, bye bye, Aaron and Roshan.
So cool.
Very sweet. Okay, here we have Ellie and William. They made a zip wire and they had a race.
Oh.
Hello, Maddie and Greg. This is our teddy zip wire race. Ready? 3, 2, 1, teddy!
Go, 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 go.
Come on, Dolphin, come on. Oh, little Ted won!
Okay, right. Alex and Zachary are up next. Now, they had lots of fun at making this video. They even wrote us a script. So we are going to attempt to do the voiceover live for you.
Oh, goodness.
When you are ready, Greg.
Oh, goodness. All right, I've lowered the volume of that.
Okay,
Turn the volume of that
here we
up.
go.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
I think so.
Hang on.
You're doing it again?
I forgot to unmute us.
Oh.
So we're doing it again. This time. That was a great voiceover from us as well. Okay.
Never
ready?
mind. Yep.
Oh, we've arrived, Maddie. Let's go ride the faraway tree.
Oh, Greg, I'm not sure. The entrance looks so big and scary.
Come on, Mads. Apparently there's an awesome zip line there.
Hold on tight. Here we go. Ah!
Oh, Maddie, I don't feel so good.
We did our best for you. Thank you so much for that. And lastly, we have Dylan. Dylan, he created a pirate hideout for Pirate Kingdom. There are some water cannons, and you'll also see he set up a snack stand on the right with pom-poms, which are apparently sea anemones.
Here we go.
Lovely.
Love the
Lovely.
water pistol edition.
Me too. So that's it. If you want to send us any photos or videos of your theme park designs or makes, please do ask a grown-up to send us photos to our email address, helloletsgolive@gmail.com. That's where we get all of the videos that go into the show.
That is it, sadly, for today's episode. That was really fun.
It was a good one.
I hope you
that.
enjoyed today's episode. That was awesome. We will see you tomorrow. Bring snacks.
Yeah.
Because we will.
Absolutely. Let's say goodbye to a few people in the live chat.
Yeah, say goodbyes. Ashley from Wickford.
We've got Tate in Seoul, South Korea.
Oh, hello, Seoul in South Korea. That's awesome. Olivia and Ayrton in St Albans.
We have Theo and Lucas in Peterborough.
Harrison in Kent.
Archie in Gloucestershire. Henry and Ted in Stamford.
Alex, Sebastian, Lisa and Chu in Kingston.
Eva and Joe in Lancashire.
Harry and George in Wiltshire.
Jack and Wirral.
Emily and Harry in Suffolk.
And Edward and Gwilym in Swansea.
Hello.
Nice. All right then.
Oh, crikey. What a fantastic one. We better say goodbye.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do.
Click that subscribe button. That's me doing it. Say it. Say it.
As always, stay curious.
We'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Goodbye.
Bye.